Name it on Facebook.
And this story is burning up the mommy blogs and our office, talking all about it. One mommy blogger boasting about leaving her 10-week-old baby behind to go on vacation raises the question, how soon is too soon to leave your child in someone else's hands? One thing is for sure, her writing has sparked a fierce debate. Take a look.
Rebecca Eckler never thought taking a vacation would be this controversial.
I think a happy mom makes a happy child, and you know your child better than anyone else.
But when she posted this article online called, "I'm leaving my 10-week-old to go on vacation," she started a firestorm.
Everyone is going to have an opinion about something, including this.
In her blog about her 6-day vacation to Mexico, Eckler unapologetically admits, "It is a vacation for me. Since I can't read the mind of a 2-month-old baby, I'm not sure he's really going to miss me." She goes on to explain, "Yes, I'm ditching my baby. I think that even from his early age, I'm teaching him a sense of independence."
It's not appropriate. I wouldn't do it.
Personally, I don't see a problem with her leaving her child.
Fellow mommy blogger Lindsay Cross has a very different opinion.
When my daughter was young, spending, a night away would have been more stressful than relaxing.
Some mommy readers think she's self-indulgent, saying that if you need a weekend away after only 10 weeks, you aren't ready to become parents.
9 months of pregnancy is a very long time. It is very hard on a woman's body. Pretty much by 2 months in, I think that most women actually do need a vacation.
So joining us now with more on this is Dr. Jennifer Ashton, an OBGYN and women's health specialist. And also here with us is the co-author of Secrets of a Jewish Mother and former Real Housewife of New York, Jill Zarin. Hi, girls.
Hi, Lara.
I want to start with you, Jen. What do you think the right age is?
First of all, I'm a mother before I'm a doctor, and as a mother, no way would I leave my baby. I didn't, and I wouldn't if I were having another one now. Medically, there's no answer, though, to this question. All we know is that babies' developmental task is to bond with their caregiver and form trust that their needs will be met. And at 10 weeks, no one can tell you whether that's been done, and no one can tell you how much a week away will jeopardize those tasks.
Okay, I want to ask you now, Jill, did you ever go on vacation when your kids were very, very little?
I went back to work after 6 weeks. I didn't have a choice, and a lot of women, especially single moms, they have no choice. And I think that
I had to go back at 5 weeks.
It's a little bit hypocritical. I mean, if the husband, wife, they had to go away on work after 10 weeks, you wouldn't even be discussing it. It would be okay. So when is it okay and when isn't it? What difference does it make? If you're saying it's about the health of the child, it really doesn't make a difference. And in my opinion, you should go away before the child's walking and moving.
So before they realize you're away?
Before they realize you're away, and before there's really anything you can do to develop them. I mean, right at that age, they're sleeping, you're nurturing them, and they're sleeping at night, by the way, and working parents are out all day long. So I don't really see that it's such a big deal. But I do think that she feels guilty. That blog was written, and it sounded like a lot of guilt.
Do you think that she was trying to purge her soul by saying
I do. And this helicopter parenting has got to stop. The baby's going to be fine, and the baby's going to be fine with the mother-in-law.
Well, I cut the umbilical cord. You're saying they should go.
Right. You should also, and stop feeling guilty. And it's the society's pressure on women, to be so many things. We needed 9 months carrying the baby. She maybe needs 5 days off.
Let me ask you, you've delivered over 1,000 babies.
Yeah.
And I want to ask you, she chose not to do this with her first child. She did it with her second. Do you think that's a matter of sort of becoming more relaxed as a parent?
Oh, and no question about it, Lara. I see that all the time.
A little bit?
Yep, and it's something I see all the time with women who their first baby, their first pregnancy, they're walking on eggshells. Everything gets sterilized. They bubble wrap the baby in their household.
It's not such a bad thing to be a little more relaxed.
It's not, and then we realize, guess what? Babies are pretty resilient. The 5-second rule, the dog, you put it in your mouth, it's sanitized, right. They give it right back to the baby, and that's fine. I think that we have to separate here with this issue, opinion and judgment. My opinion, I wouldn't leave my baby for a non-work related luxury
vacation. That's your personal choice.
Judgment, I don't pass judgment on any mother. They're doing the best they can.
I want to say thank you to both of you. The debate rages on, even right here. Robin.
I love to sneak up on you all the time. Yeah. Hey, Jill. How are you? Good to see you, Jim.
You look so beautiful
today. I love that color. I wore that the other day. I love it. I need to make a segue here. When it comes to hoarding, we surrounded by trash, not treasure, but a painful divorce sent one woman's shopping addiction spiraling out of control. She found herself buried not just under debt, but piles of expensive clothes and shoes. Cameron Matheson has her story.
My leopard jeans.
Mountains of clothes, brand new shoes never worn. Inside Monty's beautiful 4,000 square foot home in Tulsa, Oklahoma, thousands of dollars worth of high-end items. Monty was suffering from a shopping addiction until she was saved by an intervention from the TLC show Hoarding Buried Alive.
I'm keeping an absolute humongous secret. I would consider myself maybe a high-end, upscale, couture type hoarder. This is my entryway. I'm using it as a closet. As you can see, I have shoes. I have lots of shoes. I was turning into somebody I didn't want to be.
How much money do you think you spent on all this stuff?
I would say easily $500,000. 62, 63.
Monty had declared bankruptcy, but the problem continued to spiral out of control as she continued shopping, spending beyond her means, hoarding to the point her home was unlivable.
People who hoard often have 20% more trauma than the average person. In Monty's case, it was precipitated by a divorce.
Still have a little work to do, but meeting Monty today, she's a changed woman who still has to work every day to conquer her affliction. I can move this.
I've maneuvered this stuff. There. Here was a dreamy to sleep on. As sad as it may be, I used to sleep down here where we're walking right now.
Believe it or not, this is one of the last rooms left to clear out, 3 months removed from her darkest moment.
This is a closet.
While the closets may be organized and clean, there are still reminders. I still do see some tags on some of the stuff.
There are some tags.
How many pairs of shoes at your lowest low did you have?
It's got to be in the hundreds, for sure.
5, 6, 7, 800?
Probably around the 500 range. This is the kitchen.
It's been 3 months, and Monty is on the road to recovery.
I don't really think that I cared that much about the stuff. It was more about just the pursuit of it.
Our thanks to Cameron Matheson. And Hoarding Buried Alive airs Sunday nights on TLC. George?
Dancing with the Stars time, Robin. And this is the question right now. It's your turn to vote. Which one of these three will make it back to the dance floor when the all-star season of Dancing with the Stars kicks off September 24th? This morning is Carson Kressie's last chance to convince you he should be the one. He's working it. We're going to get his campaign pitch in just a minute. But first, take a look at his moves. Just 2 seasons ago, he took Dancing with the Stars by storm. With zest for life, eye-catching costumes, and a relentlessly positive attitude.
I just hope I could make people smile.
His time on Dancing could be summed up in one word.
Definitely fun.
Great fun, outrageous fun.
But after 5